Grocery stores have been busier than ever during the coronavirus pandemic, yet distribution centers for grocery stores are struggling to fill jobs. Conte takes us inside one distribution center to see why they are facing staff shortages.
Feeding the country during a pandemic is no short order. In fact, it's an incredibly tall one, stacked 60 feet high in warehouses across the country.
Our biggest challenge is keeping everybody safe.
That is Mike Violet. He's the CEO at Associated Grocers of New England.
Thank you very much for all that you've done.
We first met Mike back in March when Americans were buying food in record numbers.
Grabbing yams right now, it's just one pace, you know.
Workers in this warehouse could barely keep up. Shelves sat empty as suppliers couldn't keep up with demand for everything from paper towels to flour.
What we saw last March, you won't see that now. You know, the paper manufacturers have changed their lines and how they're producing and what they're producing.
Demand for groceries across the country is still up nearly 20% over this time last year. There are random shortages for things like glass mason jars.
People are cooking. People are eating at home and they're cooking. A lot of people learned to cook from last March forward and they enjoy cooking more and they're doing more of it.
This time around, though, Mike and other grocers are urging Americans to avoid panic buying as some states reimpose COVID restrictions.
There's really no need to just stock up. There'll be plenty of product. The food supply is very, very strong. And by people just stocking up, it just makes it harder for others to get products and makes people have more frequent stops to have to go to the store.
There's something else they've noticed here. Even with near record numbers of Americans looking for work, they're having trouble filling jobs. Warehouses and factories across the country have noticed similar trends. Part of the reason, workers are concerned about catching COVID and not filling open positions. Starting pay for a job here, though, is around $15 an hour. It comes with health care benefits and paid time off. But this is not the kind of job that can be done from home. And there's this.
I think a lot of it is the type of work that it is. It involves some heavy lifting to work in the warehouse and selecting cases, so it can be hard work.
But all that aside, these men and women will keep working to keep grocery stores' shelves stocked, to keep America fed during the pandemic. In Pembroke, New Hampshire, I'm Conte.